condition despite two earlier games played on it, Lou.
I think we must compliment the curator of this ground and all the staff, because I don't think I've ever seen the MCG looking as well as it is. And Peter, you mentioned before about playing in a grand final. It's one of the most greatest feelings you can have in your life, and I don't think words can explain it. And I've played in a couple very lucky to play in a couple, I suppose, but it's a great feeling. And there we see the magnificent banner, the coach of Hawthorn, that's Alan Jeans, and their skipper, Lethal Lee Matthews.
But to give an idea, the pressure that players are under before a grand final, I know of one former Collingwood captain who got to the car park of the MCG and then went to the boot of his car and didn't have his gear.
That's a true story. I did get there, and I tell you what, I was in a heck of a state. But it all happens, and but the moment you can have all the tension in the world, and this game today is going to have a lot of fire when it first starts. But what happens after about 10 minutes, you let all the steam off, and the adrenaline's still running, but you get back to the business of playing football, Bob, and that's the same in all these grand finals. We'll have some fireworks at the beginning.
That comes with nervous tension, doesn't it? We're also going to have a lot of mistakes made in that first 5 or 10 minutes of play when players fumble the ball that sometimes we think they should have taken
it looks easy
ease.
Doesn't it?
Oh yes, and the pressure that that must be on those players. There will be mistakes made, and sometimes a side can capitalise on mistakes and pick up a quick goal or two.
Well, the crowd still waiting for this game to start, Pete, and of course all the young kids are around there with the bags of balloons, and up they go.
The man upstairs might have been a little bit kind to us too.
That's right. Well, it looks as though, because we did have some rain this morning, but as Bob said, God is on our side, and let's hope that it's on Australia's side in America too, because we need to win that big one over there. But the crowd here waiting for those balloons to go up, most of all waiting for their sides to hit the deck. Two of the toughest sides in the Victorian Football League, Hawthorn and Essendon. And what a game it should be here today.
Actually, I think the guys in Australia too would probably prefer the breeze to be a little bit lighter than it is at the moment.
Around the ground there, Pete, we see quite a number of large bags which are balloons that are about to be released.
And Glenn Shorrock now being introduced to the crowd here at the MCG, and let's go down to him now.
Thank you for having me here. It's a great thrill. I'd just like to say I need everybody's help, as well as raising your voices to two great football teams, the Hawks and the Bombers. There's also a team in Newport, Rhode Island, an Australian team that's competing in the America's Cup, that would love to hear how you feel about them. So will you join me in this chant, please? We're with you, Australia 2. We're with you, Australia